Real cheating stories. Unveil the truth. Don't miss out. Subscribe to Cheating Stories. I threw her dildos over the balcony. Figured the title might entice some people to read. Lol. So this happened about 12 years-ish ago. I moved in with a girl who I had been dating for around 8 months. Yeah, we moved kind of fast, but we both were not happy with our home lives and could afford a nice apartment together, so we said fuck it. All was well for the first few months. Then I started noticing she was being shady as fuck. She would keep her phone with her constantly and basically put it in her pocket while she was sleeping. Yeah, that's not suspicious or anything. Also, I worked overnights and she worked days, relevant. So when I would leave for work, she would barely talk to me at all, even though sometimes we hadn't really talked or seen each other all day. I could text at work as I had tons of downtime. Anyway, I started getting a really bad feeling as I had been through shit like this before. So I started investigating. She used my computer constantly because she didn't have her own. So I downloaded a different messenger program that she didn't know about. I think it was Pigeon because I was using Ubuntu at the time. That kept logs of the chats. She didn't know that either. So I started noticing that she was flirting constantly with other guys hardcore, but hadn't really actually physically cheated that I knew of. Also, one day I was working at night and told my boss about my suspicions. This was at like midnight and we had 2 hours before anything had to be done. So he said, drive home and see if she's there. I had a bad feeling she wouldn't be. She wasn't. I texted her and just said, hey, where are you? She said, the living room watching TV. I was like, oh shit. I think I'm in another dimension. Because I'm in the living room. She told me she was at her friend's house. A guy I knew wanted her. She knew it too. She also wanted him. Yeah. The final kicker came about a week later when she went to a party with a bunch of her friends and didn't come home that night at all. I saw on Facebook that all her friends were all online and telling stories about the party. Because it was over. She still wasn't home. So when she got home, she was acting extremely sweet and loving and shit. So, yeah, I knew something was wrong. That's kinda sad, huh? Finally, the end you've been waiting for. That same day, the charter internet guy was at our apartment because my internet was fucking up. While he was there, she went to give the dog a bath and happened to leave her phone on the counter. She never did this. I had to do it. I looked at her texts. The very first one I saw was to a guy I didn't know, and it said, did you like it when I was on top? Her favorite position. One after that said, next time we'll use toys. She liked to include vibrators and shit in sex times. I snapped. I obviously had my suspicions and pretty much knew, but this was 100 confirmation. I looked at the charter guy who was still working on the internet and said, dude, you gotta go. I don't even care about internet. I just found out this bitch cheated on me. He was like, yep. Later. Lol. As soon as he was out the door, I lost my goddamn mind. I honestly don't remember a lot of what happened. I just remember yelling and her trying to be mad at me for looking at her phone. Yeah, not gonna fly cunt. What I do remember was saying, so next time you're gonna use toys, huh? It's then proceeding to walk over to where she kept all the dildos. She had like 3 or 4. Carrying them to our second-story balcony and throwing them off into the field behind our apartment. We had apartments below, next to, and above us. Then I left before I threw her off too. I went and sat in my car to try to regain composure, so I didn't speed out of there like a bat out of hell. Then I got to watch her wander around the field in plain view of all the neighbors and pick up her dildos. I wish I could have laughed about it then, but I definitely was in no mood. But now every time I think about it, I can't help but laugh my ass off. Sorry for the wall. Found out girlfriend cheated on me. Threw her dildos off the second-story balcony. Watched her do a dildo scavenger hunt in front of neighbors. That was another real cheating story. Please drop a line in comments. What do you think about it? I wish you a great day.